Welcome back to another video. Thank you for joining me as we continue on with the Loporrit quest line here up on the moon. So as you can see, everything is looking very energetic today. So let's go ahead and go to Too Few Cooks. Dreaming Way is practically vibrating with enthusiasm, and we actually get a reward here. That's a first, I think. So it looks like we're going to be opening up a cooking station now. The machining station has surpassed our wildest imaginings. What are those things? Mechanical mysteries aside, we've gathered a good crowd. Yeah, I know we can do more. I feel it in my ears. I asked the others if they had any ideas, and apparently Managing Way has it all planned out. Managing Way, can you share your thoughts with Claire? Certainly. Consider it, if you will, the traditional Loporrit diet. Carrots, carrots, and more carrots. Many of us, myself included, have in fact subsided exclusively on carrots. No, I never would have guessed. Contact with the people of Etheris, however, has revealed a whole world of non-carrot foodstuffs, in addition to fascinating traits and traditions entirely centered around food. If a Loporrit's heart harbored a secret passion for such cuisine, how would they know? They would not, until they visited our one-of-a-kind cooking station, that is. A delicious idea, is it not? I'm genuinely asking. I too have eaten naught but carrots, you see. And thus we arrive at our primary issue, staffing. There are few Loporrits with sufficient knowledge of cuisine. Pudding Way. I would like to have Pudding Way here, but I think I know a Cooking Way. Cooking Way. He does seem to be the natural choice, doesn't he? Unfortunately, he's currently studying with the Charlians. We would need to coax him back to the moon if he is to work with us. Perhaps he won't need coaxing. We won't know unless we try. Though I don't fancy wandering through the city by myself again, what with the gleaners running to and fro. They never watch where they're swinging those pointy knees of theirs. Please, would you come and protect me from the knees? Okay. That's a weird way to put it. I'm in your debt. Together we shall brave the fearsome Aetheryte Plaza. Well, to be fair, there is a lot to be scared of in the Aetheryte Plaza, but still. Oh, it's going to be good to see Cooking Way again. I don't think we've seen him since the main scenario, actually. I'm glad to see people are still enjoying themselves over here. Okay, so we're going to have... I'm going to guess that it's going to be adorable. Like little Loporrit-sized kitchen with, like, little tiny tools to be able to cook with. It's going to be cute. That's what I predict. But, you know, they're still going to have a lot of carrot-based foods. Like, you know they're going to have it. I just know it. Anyway, where is he? There he is. Walked right by him. All those people, all those knaves that we must approach if we are to inquire as to Cooking Way's whereabouts. Not that the folk of Etheris are terribly good at telling us Loporrits apart. Perhaps we can begin by simply asking if they've seen any Loporrits about. Aside from me, that is. Shall we? Oh, he's coming with us! I see why your tours of Etheris come so highly recommended. My fear of becoming hopelessly lost or trampled has fallen at least 50% with you by my side. Well, that's a nice way to put it. Okay. Let's start over here first. Oh, look how cute he is! Oh, I love him. He's just adorable. I did see a Loporrit not long ago, in fact. They were watching diners at the last stand and muttering something about... pudding? Yes, I could have sworn they were muttering, "How's the pudding?" Most peculiar. I have a sneaking suspicion that your mystery mutterer is not the Loporrit we're looking for, but I appreciate the information nevertheless. Well, at least we know where to find Pudding Way. Seeing so many shops lined up, I can't help but feel excited. Who knows what's in store? We wanted the other Loporrits to experience the same sense of anticipation, so Managing Way and I used this place as a reference for the Dreaming Workshop. Can you tell? Oh, I see it now. Yeah, I get it. That makes sense. Around here? Somewhere. Oh, there they are. Loporrits? Yes, I do recall seeing a few of your kin earlier this morning. One appeared to be off to the last stand, while the other was walking towards the studio. Shavians truly are as knowledgeable as they say. Thank you, good sir. So one of them had to have been Cooking Way, I'm guessing, and the other is Pudding Way. You know, it's not that I have anything against Pudding Way. It's just that I think that the Loporrits are going to need a lot more than just pudding to be able to learn how to cook. I'm sure that they could bring Pudding Way in for, like, special occasions or, like, a surprise guest or something. Oh, wouldn't it be funny if they did, like, a cooking show for, like, with the Loporrits? That would be hilarious. I know. We just passed the guy, but I wanted to do this first. I love lore information here. Gazing at it from the faraway moon, we always imagine Etheirys to be the most beautiful place. And truly it is. I'm glad it's still here. Well, that's kind of obvious. Oh, another Loporrit! This must be my lucky day. I was indeed just speaking with one of your kind about his research into Far Eastern recipes. Particular interest of mine. I must say that fellow has good taste. Recipes, you say? Why, that must have been Cooking Way. Do you happen to know where he went? Not precisely, though he headed off towards the west side of town. Perhaps he went to research more recipes. In that case, your assistance in this matter has been greatly appreciated. Based on what we gleaned thus far, I believe the unidentified Loporrit headed for the studium is most likely our Cooking Way, in which case we shall be right on his tail. Oh, isn't that lucky of us? So, you think that we'll be able to coax him back to the moon? I mean, I can see him visiting, but why would he just want to visit when he could live down here? You know what? Why not just move all the Loporrits down here? Wouldn't that be easier? Or at the very least, they could create more teleporters so that they could come visit whenever they want to. I think that would solve a lot of problems. Yay, Cooking Way! It's been a while. It really has been a while, hasn't it? Salutations, Cooking Way. Dreaming Way, is that you? What happened to your clothing? It's very yellow. Well, since you asked. Heavens, I had no idea that our fellow Loporrits were in such dire straits. It's only right that I do what I can to help them. I must admit that I'm eager to test the many recipes I have learned here on Etheirys. I know I've been a bit fixated upon carrots in the past, but I'm a changed Loporrit now. There's a whole world of flavor out there, and it's time that we brought it to Bestaway's Burrow. Huzzah! Flavor! Of course, I will need a kitchen. I can provide my own pots and pans, but I would appreciate your assistance with dishes and utensils. Most of Aetheris' cuisine is not so conducive to gnawing as one might expect. Leave it to us. I saw a chopstick once. Oh, buddy. Yes, about that. It would probably be best for you to consult Master Dickon at the last stand about the details. He'll show you what you'll need to prepare and in what quantities. Meanwhile, I shall return to the burrow and begin preparing my kitchen. There is much to be done. Thank heavens he's agreed. Let's go and speak with this Master Dickon. I imagine that you have a rough idea of what utensils are, but it never hurts to get a second opinion. Oh, I have more than a rough idea. And then again, I mean, every time that we eat food in this game, it's really out of our hands. It really is, isn't it? So maybe we don't know more about what utensils are than he does. What I just realized? I'm a little surprised that Urianger isn't here helping out. I'm sure he would have loved to have helped us out with this. Because he and Loporrits get along so well. It's been a while since we actually seen Urianger and Thancred, now that I think about it. Wonder how they're doing. Well, if it isn't my favorite temporary server. Alright, we were that, weren't we? And I see you brought one of the cute little moon fellows, too. Tableware for the Loporrits? Well, why not? You'll need dishes and bowls, of course, some cutlery, perhaps tablecloths and mats as well. One moment, I'll make a list. Why not just show him? It would be a lot easier. This should be everything. Thank you very much. Don't mention it. Just save a place for me. I'll get up there one of these days. Please do, and I'll even send you a proper invitation once we're operational. Speaking of which, it's time we return to Hopper's Hold. Those sticks won't chomp themselves. Yeah, we're gonna have to have a nice long sit down to explain how such things work. Then again, I may not be the best person because, you know, I just eat everything out of the palm of my hand on the go. Hope your friend's as good as his word. I'd love to try lunar cuisine. Well, I mean, lunar cuisine is pretty much nothing but carrots. So, there's really not too much to look forward to. Oh, it's gonna be so cute, isn't it? I bet it's gonna be adorable. Like a little cooking station. Like, maybe at like a mini restaurant or something. That's what I'm thinking of anyway. Oh, so it's gonna be right here. Ah, there you are. I turned Master Dixon's list over to Manjingwei, of course, so preparations are well underway. They did ask me to ask you to craft a few things, though, if you don't mind. Specifically, fancy table mats. Oh, how exciting! I have the necessary supplies here so you can set to work straight away. I guess it's appropriate that we're a weaver then. As always, we've stocked the Dreaming Supporter with surplus supplies, so feel free to ask for more in case of unforeseen misfortune. If I had a carrot for every time I've accidentally hopped too hard on one of our components... Hello, Cooking Way. Huh, I always thought this was a cupboard. Seriously? I mean... Never mind. Oh, but look! Are those like the little tables? They are, aren't they? Oh, it's gonna be so cute! I really bet it's gonna be adorable! I mean, they're just Loporrit size, so they're just so... can we actually sit on those? I doubt it, but... Claire, I trust your work went to plan. Managing Way's plan, that is. Oh, is that what those are supposed to look like? Fascinating. Cooking Way has already arranged his kitchen according to his very exacting preferences, so we should have everything we need to get started. I hope you worked up an appetite. Yay! Oh, it is adorable! Feast your eyes on the cooking station. What shall we eat first? Wow, they don't waste time, do they? Welcome. Do taste as many dishes as you like. Each recipe has been prepared with loving care. If you have any questions about the flavors or techniques involved, I should be more than happy to instruct you. Oh my god. Oh, this is bunny ears. They all have bunny ears on with all the ingredients. Like, oh. I love this. Oh, it's you again. I remember that Loporrit. I should like to speak with them, but they're always running off. The cooking station is now open, serving the hungry Loporrits of Hopper's Hold and beyond. There's much yet to be done, however, if each is to find new purpose. Continue expanding the workshop to see what dreams may come. I don't care, I just want to look at this. It's just so cute! Can we actually sit down and try food here? I doubt it, but... I mean, that would be like a nice little addition. Okay, we are now increased up to respected! Okay, new bonus. New quests. Yay! The wider selection of wares! Oh, we can't go in! That is so cruel! I wanted to just jump in and just walk around the kitchen. I think that would have been so adorable. Oh, that's so nice though here. Okay, Matching Way's brows furrowed in what you can only assume is the Loporrit's expression of grave concern. Greetings, Claire. I was just thinking about how important this endeavor of ours truly is. You see, one of our fellow Ways has recently inspired to pursue a dream of their own, one they may never would have discovered if not for Cooking Way's example. In the end, that's what all of this is about, helping one another find and pursue our individual dreams. Alas, our friend was out in the midst of his pursuits, foraging for culinary ingredients when their tools broke. I hate to impose, but since they refused to return, it would do much to ease our concern if someone like you, a person well accustomed to voyages on the moon's surface, were to search for our willful friend and help them repair their equipment. You'll do it, won't you? What do you mean? Like, you guys don't go out onto the moon's surface that often? Okay, Matching Way is an ally to aspiring chefing ways and believes you to help. Okay. Recently, Cooking Way's culinary enterprises has been on fire. To borrow a colloquialism, of course, I assure you that nothing in our cooking station is unduly alight. Many Loporrits have expressed an interest in cuisine, but we simply don't have enough whisk and spoons to go around. Perhaps you could lend your crafting expertise to our plight. One of Cooking Way's sous chefs should be feverishly assembling the necessary kitchen implements in the curatorium, but I'm sure they would be glad of the help. And for every mouth, a carrot. He's eager to have you do some promotional work. Thanks to you, Cooking Way Station is running as smoothly as carrot-based butter. On the other paw, my manager's eye has noticed that the Loporrits who patronize it make up only a fraction of the potential customer base. It so happens that Cooking Way is of the same mind and has made a selection of samples to help spread word. And who better to distribute them than you, a person from Etheirys, as no self-respecting Loporrit could refuse. I'm not sure how I feel about you guys using me as advertising. Now, if I may take your silence as tacit agreement, I would appoint you towards Keeping Way, who currently has the food samples in the insulated container under his care. Pray speak with him for the rest of the particulars. I gotta know. I'm sorry, I was gonna wait. Finding Way! Oh my god, we got a little minion! I gotta see this. Okay, minions. Where is he? There he is. Okay, Finding Way. Diminutive even among his brethren, this Loporrit was the last to awaken from his eons-long slumber. Although his mission was to survey the land, it has become his foremost passion to make new discoveries, and he shares the accounts of his journeys with everyone on the moon. So he's not a wind-up toy! He's like a real Loporrit! Oh, look how cute he is! He's so tiny! Oh, we get to keep this little guy. I'm just trying to see what he does. Because every minion has like their own unique kind of emote, I guess. Like their own unique kind of movements. I just want to see what it is. I'm pretty sure it's like him flapping his long ears. So... trying to see if I can get him to do it. Oh, never mind. He did it. Okay, I'm happy now. Oh, I'm so ready to head off. Good to see you. Come to help with distributing these food samples, have you? Just a moment. Voila! Cooking Way's very own carrot steak. According to him, it's an original recipe that takes the rich flavor of a fresh carrot and revolutionizes it into a hot meat-like dish. One taste of this, in no way will be able to resist taking another bite. I bet the cooking station will be bustling like never before when everyone comes hopping for seconds. Now I'll be much obliged if you could distribute these samples in the curatorium before they become cold. Really? A carrot steak? How does that even work? I'm truly baffled by that. Then again, look at the technology we have up here. Maybe it's not so surprising that they can do something like that. Like, then again, we can actually do that in real world, can't we? Like, we take plant-based foods and we actually turn them into, like, meats, like, substitutes. Yeah, when I think of it like that, it's really not surprising. Never mind, just ignore me. But I'm sure they'll love it. Okay, flustered Loporrits. You come to make kitchen items for us? Oh, thank you. My fur has been quite the ruffle over our shortage. We don't have nearly enough happiness dishes, you see. Everyone's been very polite about it, but you can see it in their eyes when they have to use regular dish. Tell me if you need more supplies, but if you could start working at once, I would be forever grateful. Take what you made back to Hopper's Hold, and Managing Way will see to it delivered to the cooking station. Oh, cooking station, how I long for you. So what's so special about like these happiness dishes? I'm guessing they're referring to like regular carrots as like the regular dishes, but hey. Yeah, again, it's not necessary to get them up to 100%. I'm guessing that if you do like high quality, then you get more experience points, but I really don't need that. I don't mean to brag. I am very proud of this, actually. I have all my jobs up to 90, so I'm very proud on that. But, moving on. And around here? Oh, there they are. How did I just walk by you? I don't know how that happened. Another healthy and hearty day of growth for my carrots. Won't be much longer until they're ready for consumption. Oh, didn't see you there. Do you need something? Yeah, would you like to have a carrot steak? That sounds so weird. Is this a grilled carrot? The ignorance. It is the very raw fleshiness of carrots that make them sublime. To cook one is criminal. Alas, I cannot reject a gift from a person of Aetheris. Very well, I shall take a bite, but just the one. How rich a flavor! How provocative a texture! And the garnish, this fragrant spice, takes the carrot's delightfully simple taste and gives it to complexity, nay, vibrancy. To think that a carrot could be transformed into something quite so different and yet so dainty. I can dine upon more exquisite dishes like this by visiting the cooking station, you say? Very well then, if you'll excuse me. Wow, did not waste any time! Okay, there's the next one. What's that rumbling noise? Or is it growling? Oh, it's my stomach. Mayhap I ought to have eaten before my nap. You're distributing samples of food from the cooking station? How timely. Looks to be some sort of steak made from carrots. It smells good. Wow, it's so juicy and its texture so soft. Is this the sensation carnivores feel when gorging on an animal's flesh? I can get more of this by visiting the cooking station, right? Then that's where I'm headed. Thanks for the sample. Well, that's kind of a grim way to compare it. So, where's the third guy? Gotta be around here. There's just so much over here, like all of these little stations set up, so it's hard to be able to find anything. Come on. Where are you? I'm sure I'll find him sooner or later. There he is. Now that I've finished my duties, I better fetch something to eat. I'm positively starving. Can I help you? Well, what a coincidence! We have samples just for you. The savory, seductive aroma that pulls at my chest and teases my stomach can only be carrots! Oh goodness me, I'm salivating rather profusely. May I take a bite? But what in Mother Heidelin's name is this? It's absolutely scrumptious! How could I have lived in ignorance of such supreme delectableness for so long? I must have more. Excuse me, I will be at the cooking station if you have need of me. You know, I'm kind of curious right now. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of want to have like a sample of this like carrot steak. Just because it just sounds so weird. That and because I'm starving and have not eaten dinner yet. Alright, let's go. Oh, it's so beautiful. You can see why they love Aetheris so much. Probably staring up at that beautiful planet like for who knows how many centuries. Yeah, I think that's a lot of their problems could be solved if we just, build more teleporters. Like, have the Loporrits come down to visit whenever they want to, so that they can meet the people of Etheirys and, help to build a better world for tomorrow. Now that the Ascians aren't around anymore, I think it's going to be a lot easier. There you go, foraging Loporrits. Curse those mushrooms and their sturdy stems. I was just trying to get some samples and now my equipment is buggered to the star and back. Managing Way did send you, didn't he? I would hate to have done all this ranting at some random passerby. Anyway, after nearly losing a paw from my blade rebounding off of those infernal fungi, a non-slip handle has quickly risen to the top of my priorities. Would you be able to make one with these materials? The supporter I brought along has plenty more where that came from, should you need it. How tough are the fungus on this place? When you're finished, please hand the item here so I can complete the repairs. I'm not leaving until I cut out every last tasty elm of those mushrooms. I mean, is that even safe? Because, not all mushrooms are safe, buddy. You might regret that. Wouldn't it be funny if it kind of, he cooked those mushrooms and all the Loporrits that he fed them to, they become, in some kind of drug-induced hallucination? That would be funny to watch. Finished, have you? Well, have you? Yeah, be patient. Carrying around so much junk I need to get rid of. This is perfect. Once I've installed it to my equipment, I should have no problem collecting samples of those deceptively firm fungi. And when I have, I shall make a dish the likes of which Cooking Way himself has never even dreamed of making. Well, I'm going to go chop up some mushrooms. You should head back and let Managing Way know that everything here is just fine. This might take a while. Why would you say that? I know I could probably have flown back, but let's face it, it's faster this way. So once we go ahead and turn these in, we should be good to go for now. These quests are adorable. I'm not gonna lie, they really are adorable. They really went out of their way to make these quests for Endwalker, the tribal quests anyway, to be something special. Not that the ones from previous expansions weren't good, just not on this level of good. Welcome back. I take it our foraging friend is okay? I neglected to mention this earlier, but their dream is to cook undiscovered species of fungi and enjoy the twofold thrills of exterminating harmful types of mushrooms while simultaneously discovering delectable new ones. And as I understand, mushroom cuisine is also rather popular on Etheirys. Yep, that's all true. Whether they produce a new mouth-watering recipe or eradicate harmful fungi species first, I suppose we can't complain either way. How goes the kitchenware assembly? Our aspiring cooks seem eager to get started. Splendid! Cooking Way will be ecstatic to hear that more ways can now try their paws at his passion. We have noted a direct correlation between bouts of vigorous rhythmic hopping and subsequent traffic to the cooking station. The relationship between music and food seems ripe with exciting new possibilities, don't you agree? That's true. That is true. Not to mention Cooking Way's tireless efforts to create new menu items. It seems he keeps in regular contact with Jamming Way about the last drug's more popular dishes. Watching such collaboration is food for the soul, to borrow another colloquism, of course. Oh man, I'm so glad they brought that up. I was thinking about that, but... Welcome back, Claire. You'll be pleased to know that the cooking station is now abuzz with hungry customers, eager to devour Cooking Way's delicious cuisine. We have you and the undeniable ability of the carrot steak to thank for this. No doubt Cooking Way is thrilled with the results. Your assistance, as always, is appreciated. Okay, so I guess that's it for now. Really not much more we can do for the time being, but thank you so much for joining me. I hope you all look forward to next time as we continue to help the Loporrits find their dreams. So until next time, everybody, take care.